be as still as we possibly can with the head. Looking for the hands to be above the waist. And I'm looking for everything to be working towards the target, the arms, the legs. When we get through into the jump phase and the gather, we're looking for there to not be too much of a backward lean. We're looking for the arms to stay out in front of the body if possible. We don't actually want arms coming back behind the body, otherwise that'll tend to slow you down through your jump. We're also looking at the bases and looking to see if both legs can actually support the body weight. In the action, we're looking for smooth rotations, for there to be a gradual acceleration of the bowling arm all the way through to the release point. And then on release, we want to be over the front leg if possible, and during the follow through we want to go straight towards the target. The key here is straight lines. So we're just going to wander over now and do some short intervention drills. Looking at Alex bowl now, probably 6 or 7 balls, we've noticed that we haven't got complete straight lines. He's got a lot of good attributes, he's got decent pace, he gets the ball to swing away, but now what we're going to try and do is give him as much consistency as we possibly can. What I have noticed is that on back foot strike he tends to just fall away from the wicket a little bit, which will just lead to a little bit of an energy dissipation, and the front arm position for what I would say is a fairly midway action probably just comes across his body a little bit too much. We're just going to try and straighten that up. What we're going to do with Alex now is take him into the intervention area. So Alex, we're going to do this from a standing position. Because we are now, we're going to be making slight biomechanical adjustments. We're going to just bring him into a very controlled area, so we've got no run up, there's no directives to be adhered to here because there's actually no impact going through his musculoskeletal system at all. Now Alex is pretty much a midway bowler. Remember, I haven't got my cameras, and I'd much prefer to have my cameras out, but I'm fairly sure he's a midway bowler, so we're just going to get him to recreate a midway position with his back foot, which is to there. I'm fairly sure that is in that position. We're going to get him to go to his gather. Now, he's got a good gather, Alex, because he keeps his bowling hand out in front and he keeps his front arm out in front, which is what we want. Remember, we talk about momentum and we're looking at everything staying out in front. We don't want body parts going behind our body because it slows us down. It takes away from what we're actually trying to do, which is get the ball down to the other end as quickly and as accurately as possible. Now, the position that we were worried about, a little bit worried about, was this front arm coming across and dragging Alex's shoulders round as he went through to front foot strike. So we're going to try and stabilise him right in front of his action. So I'm just going to ask Alex to try and look inside that front arm. We've got his shoulders in line, his hips are midway, and we've got that back foot in a midway position as well. Now from here, we're just going to ask Alex to just rock back. Remember, he's got no momentum, so this is quite hard. He's got to keep everything in nice and tight and just bowl towards the net. Okay, have a little go. Down into the net. That's it. Perfect. Now, what we've done here is we've taken away all distractions from Alex. We're just working the kinesthetic or the feel. So we're trying to find out whether Alex feels as if he's standing upright and going towards the target. So the obvious question is...